how did you identify the values that you wanted to stand by and that you wanted to communicate throughout your career with the different people you worked with?
Yeah, I think, coming back to some of those original points of that strong sense of, justice, accountability, empathy, humility. Those were things that humility I've only learned over time. So let's be clear. It's not, these weren't the automatically inbred things, that we're born knowing. And the more experiences and challenges I've had and opportunities to grow and mistakes I've made certainly have really made me more humble by time. So I can only imagine how humble I'm going to be by 70 years old. But I think, all of those things have informed how we go about. And I've learned, the amazing women leaders and people who I've had the privilege of working with, when you stand in those values, it provides that framework and that guidance to make decisions and what stands with your gut. And you know what, values-based leadership is one approach. I think that it's not exclusive to other forms of leadership. And I think using good judgment and knowing when to enact those different styles and what works. I do think that it's an ongoing process. It's not like you have this, values are, you continue to refine them and also tie them into action. And I think that that's the most challenging part is it's not, you can have a set of principles which inform your values. And this is a way of being and thinking, but how to put those into action and and practice that every day. It's an ongoing work and it's disruptive and it's hard and it's challenging and we don't always live up to our own values. And I think to know the difference of when you learn those lessons of when you have not, when that's incongruent, things are inconsistent, how do you get back to that place? How do you offer yourself grace? And did you learn something from that? And I think that's something that I've also learned in others to offer that same grace, because I think we are very hard on ourselves. And you were saying like, we're now more talking about values within a work setting, but we've previously always talked about value. What is our value? And that was usually related to outcomes, deliverables, monetary value. And I think this shift is serving humanity really well, that we're getting back to this place of our value in terms of values and as people.